Oh, these aren't quite as easy as the LS ones. Not quite as easy because there's a bit more room in the LS, isn't there, with the front sump and the... Right, you're doing oxygen sensors again.
Oh, two baby. Silence of the Lambda.
And being Japanese and Soarer, we're single wires, not a 4-wire. And we're left, no, we're right-hand drive, eh? Yeah, we're right-hand drive, we're that side. So you've got the there's no steering rack in the way for you, eh? Nah, your steering rack on these ones, different to the Celsius or the LS400. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, but I get it, when I'm upside down, I get it backwards, eh?
Well, it's the opposite way.
What?
So I turn the steering wheel.
You can probably turn it back if you want. I don't even know what I can get onto this. I don't have a torch. I need a torch. I'm going to talk to myself.
Do you want me to bring my headlight? Alright. Well, once you've done that, we'll do some testing. Because these ones are at 0, so I could have tested it, couldn't I? But I would have read that it's at 0.
Oh, what? You done with a test?
Yeah, they tested it. I've already tested it. It's at 0. They've got no voltage at all. 0 voltage. So guys, I'm using a logic probe. You can use a multimeter. We go to this box here on the engine. Yes, I know it's dark. And there is, on the lid, there's some information, but there's this one here. Plug the other end on the negative. There we go. Oh, we've actually got some voltage. So when I did this before, it had 0 volts. It was like this. Okay, so I didn't actually do it for real. Well, I did do it for real, but not on camera. But now I've got 0.7 and 0.1. Can we have some revs? Because these numbers aren't working for me. That one drops off nicely when you decel. It goes to 0. This one though, I've got 0.1 of a volt. Can you make it rich for me, please? Rich. Yeah, just unplug the air flow meter. So, because this one had the clogged injectors. I'm not happy with those numbers. Plug that back in. Was it a good connection onto that? Okay. For the wiring, you're happy with the connector? There's no exhaust leaks down there? I can't hear any exhaust leaks.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
OX1. No, it's the one on this side that's playing up. Who did this side, Jace? This side. This one. That side's good. I'm changing tools. So that one, 700 millivolts. drops down to low millivolts, so that's working like it should. That one is responding correctly. Probably a little bit on the rich side, but once you're up and cruising it'll help, and it'll be right up to temperature. Not good. Nah. So OX2. There is a further problem, Jace. What are we going to do? And possibly swap left sensor for right sensor. Swap them around to tell if it's a sensor problem or it's a car problem. Sorry, it's not that easy. But that's why we do testing. So we find these sorts of things. Don't just chuck it in and assume that it's good. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's warm in here.
You got cold pellets.
What do we got? I'm actually reading.
That's good.
I'm reading some fingers. I'm reading my fingers.
Yeah, I noticed that. It was just ghost voltaging before.
I'm actually getting 50 millivolts off my fingers. So that side is working fine. That side over there. But I can't see it. What do we got there? We got. It's not fluctuating, so it's reading a little bit rich. 600 millivolts. Yep. So that fluctuates nice, and once it's up and driving, it's real nice. I wanted a simple job. Nobody home. Nobody home on the...
We are making a connection because we're getting something out.
Right, so now we've got your OX. OX1 is working, which is this side. Did you swap sensors?
Yes.
That sensor isn't working.
That sensor's fucking.
That brand new sensor is not working like it should be.
It has continuity from my drawing.
Yes?
Internally though, it must be factory defect.
It's just not working.
You can't trust new parts all the time.
Okay, I'll get another one. Get it out of here. I don't have a spare in stock. Okay guys, so life hasn't gone to plan. Brand new sensor, not working like it should. And what Jace did is he swapped it side to side. So we know that the wiring is good, and the fault moved when we moved just the sensor. Hey, and it's a little bit lower in the voltage, possibly actually working like it should. I could scope them and see if it's actually fluctuating like it should. Yep. Rich, lean, doing what it should. That's perfect. Right. Jace has been fixing, sorting, put another sensor in it, removed that faulty one, and it's better now. Cool, we'll give this a drive. I think what I'll do is I'll pop some gas in it for you, and you can drive it home one of these nights, eh? Out on a test drive, and it's going like it should again. It's quite amazing how an engine, when it's got injectors that aren't full of rust, and a fuel tank that isn't full of rust, and a fuel pump that pumps fuel properly, and working oxygen sensors, how they run much nicer. And of course we know that the ignition system is working like it should, so the coils, plugs and leads are all in good order. This car is done presently 30 odd thousand Ks, somewhere there. and drives absolutely lovely. Really, really nice. And people might say, well, why has it had to have these repairs at only 34,000? But it's also an old car. It was built back in the 90s, which is a long time, over 25 years ago. And components deteriorate with age. Now it's had a big birthday and we've resolved those issues. It's driving so much nicer. It's cold out here today. It's 8 degrees outside. The last time I drove it when it was 8 degrees, it was a surgy, misfiery, horrible thing. So no longer. It drives like it should. And I'm really, really happy that it does. So I hope that's been helpful. Talk to you again soon. Catch you later.